rhythmic drumming.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That sounds like
back.
chaotic.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
Dice cam? Did we?
It's ready to go
Oh,
if needed.
We'll turn on in a couple minutes. We can turn on when we need to use it.
I just wanted to make sure I know that was important.
Set the scenario. Thank you for the reminder.
We've been playing for 2 hours, and Lauren's got 50 different names.
These are
written down
just
on her.
people's
This is
names.
nice.
It's just all the names of the people we've met.
If
And their jobs.
we better run into these people again. If they don't ever show up again, I'm gonna be so mad.
I assume they're never showing up.
Never see any of these
But
people.
I was like, this might be a murder mystery, in which case I need to know everybody who worked there.
That's
What
true.
is your plan?
But now we're just gonna charge this mountain without solving the murder mystery.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna. All right. I prefer to think of it as charging the mountain in order to solve the murder mystery.
Okay.
Excellent.
It's not a murder mystery. We've explicitly been told. I checked a bunch of different times, and he's totally supposed to be alive.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Sorry.
And we're not supposed to kill him, I guess.
All right, just solving this kidnapping,
Yeah,
I guess.
But keep in mind that if we need to, we still there's still profit in it for us.
Yes,
We do need to kill him.
that was clever
If
strategizing.
he's turned into a werewolf or something like that, right? We know that we have the option of bringing him back in parts.
Look, that would be the only reason he'd be found dead, stabbed by one of our silver daggers, as if he were already a werewolf.
True that.
Yep.
True that. It'd be so.
I like that it's got stink lines coming out.
Yeah.
There. It's real smelly up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're
all set. It'd be the night. It'd be the night of the blood moon. This very evening.
Here's the question I had. It sounds like they need this locket, so are we just bringing it to them, or amulet, or whatever it is?
I don't think this is
And from the story.
Yeah, but they speak of I don't think it's the effigy. I feel like this is just one of their icons or whatever. I bet they all wear one of these things.
I don't mind. I mean, all right. This be a not terrible idea. Those of you who've got intelligence higher than mine. So perhaps we should bury it along the way in some place that nobody would find except us, where we'll remember exactly where we put it.
On the other hand, we could trick them with it.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm just one of you. It's not going to work. I mean, they'll probably know.
You're not selling your plan so well.
I'm thinking if I sold me and if I was part of a group and somebody, walked in munching bugs, I feel like I've definitely seen or not seen that guy before. I would not be questioning it. I wonder if I've seen that guy in the
You don't have
past.
to be eating the bugs while you approach.
I'm hungry. I'm not gonna not. I mean, I can't. What if I get a little hungry?
You just take a quick break from the bug eating.
I've got to stay all powered up, all charged to full protein.
So,
all right, so we'll bury it.
Clear on if we think this is the actual thing.
Okay. So I understand you're leaving town, heading, trying to find a trail up towards Skull Mountain, and somewhere along the way, stopping to get some place that seems memorable to you, finding a spot where you can bury this pendant.
This be what we doing.
Okay.
I mean, not tearing an icon of evil into the very heart of evil.
Max, roll me a d20 and add your intelligence.
Uh-oh. My raw intelligence?
Yep.
Oh.
32.
32. Okay. So you leave the town, and you start heading up a trail, game trail at best, really, into the woods, in the direction of the skull. You see a tree that looks memorable, so you stop there, and you're like, yeah, I'll probably remember this spot. You dig a little hole, and you bury the locket.
Goodbye, evil! Rest underground!
Excellent. Cover it over. Yeah, I'll probably remember here. Take a picture of it with your cell phone so you remember where it
If we really forget, I'll just come back.
I've locked it in my wizard brain!
Just come back after we've slept somewhere and see if I can detect evil on the ground.
There you go.
No, there'll be no need for that. That's why I've eschewed all passion so that I could remember things like memorable trees and things.
I mean,
You're
you're
always
both
talking about memorable trees that you've seen.
You both be quite intelligent in my book. So I believe that the young elf, what's his name?
Wow, you really got a problem with names.
We should also likely be to remember it as well.
We all have problems with names. I think that's part of the charisma issue. That's why I have this.
I know he's
long
Scotty
list.
McTartan.
That's why my long list of names of everybody we've met so far.
I just can't wrap my head around these human names. They just don't seem to make sense. Who's your clan, man?
The Bug Eaters. Yeah. It's just a name. It doesn't mean anything.
See, this is what I'm talking about. A boot.
You march up the trail through the woods, closing ever closer to the skull.
I guess I'll keep an eye behind us to see if anyone is following us.
Okay.
Obviously.
Make sure nobody saw us sparing that thing.
Even then,
I'll be leading the way. Forward. Ever forward.
Max, your character is... Wait, I have you here. Human magic is... Got it. Okay. Seems clear?
okay.
Again, there's not really a road up this way, right? You're just following little trails through the woods in hopes that it leads generally. You're trying to gain ground, climb up towards, keeping an eye on the direction you think that the skull is, heading that way. It takes you a couple hours to get through the trees. So it's starting to get on the evening by the time you get to the top of the tree line. And you can see that there's a good 100 yards of steep, rocky ground between the end of the tree line and the cliff face that has the skull carved into it. As you stop here to take your bearings, you can see there's a group of people outside the front in that rocky space, just in front of the skull. You see a couple of them are hauling out a very large barrel and setting it up, and another one seems to be building a large, like a bonfire. Preparing for it. It's not a lit fire yet. They're stacking wood and like building a bonfire.
Can I get a count of the number of different people?
There are. There's one person building the bonfire, and there's two people carrying the
that's
barrel.
Not that many people.
Okay, yeah.
How many was that again? Sorry?
That was 3 total.
Just making devious plans. I'd be looking about for some, like a victim, sacrificial victim being prepared. Be they in sight, or be they not in sight?
What they're up to.
You see 2 men carrying a barrel, and 1 man building.
So no one bound was a sacrificial victim being prepared.
Maybe in that barrel. That's a good place to put a victim.
Seems unlikely.
As you watch the 2 men set the barrel down on the ground, one of them pulls out a pry bar and starts cracking open the top of it.
How are they dressed?
They are dressed in kind of common clothing, maybe a little bland, browns and blacks.
So not like spooky robes.
No. They seem to. You see, one of them has like a leather breastplate on.
So I talked to my compatriots quietly from afar, where I won't be heard.
Yeah, again, you're about 100 yards away.
Yeah, sorry.
The tree line
So
right
we're
now.
at the tree line, which ends, and there's a bunch of rocks or a rocky field, and they're all the way at the base of the mountain.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
They're about 100 yards from you right now.
Okay.
Of steep, rocky terrain.
Oh, going up.
Yes, exactly.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Does look like there's a flat space right in front of the skull where they seem to be setting this up.
Looks difficult to climb up. Boy, that potion of levitation I've got is sure looking tasty. Okay. Do we want to have I forgot your name.
Fenmar.
Fenmar?
Uh-huh.
You want to have Fenmar try to sneak up?
Yeah, do
Also,
some sneaking.
you do
I
move
have-
pretty silently and
I have
invisibly, I think.
Elven boots and elven cloak.
Could just recon it and see if there
Go
might
see
be
if they're
more
talking.
up there.
If they're talking about it, they're going to be doing a sacrifice.
Or we could all just try to charge up, but I feel like it's going to be tough to get up there quick.
Mm.
Now, some say that Scotty McTurton doesn't have very much intelligence up here, but he does have a ruthless cunning to him. So the thought that appears in me head at this time is that we just wait. We just wait. We know what they're doing. They're doing this horrible thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And we just wait until the appointed hour when they take out the sacrificial victim, who is our friend with the 1,000 silver piece bounty on his unshaven head. And at that point, we jump out and we kill them all and we take Aiden back. Job finished. See, I was thinking we'd have to go into the horrible Skull Mountain in order to find him. But if they're just going to bring him out here to us on a silver platter, why don't we just wait here until the appointed hour?
It's a good idea, but things just never work out our way like that. I do think that's a good idea.
Yeah. What if they're just some guys?
Well, they are just some guys who are evil. That's fine. Evil people are just some guys, too. All right, so
that'd be my proposal.
I like it.
Do you have a better idea, Varman?
Venmar.
Yeah.
Fenvor.
My only other idea is going to spy on them.
If you think it for the best, then do the sneaking around bit that you're well known for in these parts.
Can we all? Does it seem like we could all get a little closer without being seen not easily from here? But we're like, it's just completely exposed.
Completely
here.
exposed.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you say 100 yards?
100 yards.
I still think trying to sneak up and see what's going on is good.
Incline, loose dirt, and rock.
How good are these boots and cloak?
I honestly can't remember. I thought they were basically flawless invisibility if you had both.
Oh.
But
they're pretty good.
Agreed.
So that seems important.
There will be a die roll,
too.
but
okay.
It's pretty difficult to fail.
All right.
I think it'd be around the amount of 90%. I think
Well,
it
that's
might be
pretty
90% success, I believe.
Unless that'd be good, unless I fail and then we have to get into this fight now before they're doing their thing.
You're right.
All right, let's just wait it out. Why?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to take
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wait.
We're gonna wait.
Hunker down and watch. Okay.
Do you want me to cast strength on you now?
Wait.
You want to wait? Okay.
Wait. No. Wait. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right. Here's option B, team. Option B is we go kill these guys and dress up in their robes.
Oh, that's a funny option.
Well, they're not actually wearing robes right now.
It sounds like that would involve a lot of charisma checks,
They're
so
not
I'm
wearing
worried.
They're just wearing
Normal kind of like outdoorsy clothing, a little bit scratched leather armor.
They're dressed exactly like we are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, so we just wear our own outfit.
Oh, so let's just go kill them and walk in. Perfect. Yeah.
We just need to be carrying a barrel when we go back in.
And one of them just needs to be an old human, an elf, and a dwarf. Is that what's up there? One old man, an elf, and a dwarf?
No.
No? Okay. That is a bit of a shame.
It'd be one of them, our mirrors of opposition that I've been hearing about so much. Well.
Okay, I also have read minds, but I don't think that would be very helpful because it only reveals surface level thoughts and emotions. I don't know if that's really going to give us much more than we already
As you stand here considering your options, a fourth one emerges from the cavernous mouth area of the skull. Walks over towards where the two have the barrel and seems to be handing them something. And you see them like dip into the barrel and drink.
Oh. Maybe we should have pretended to be them. They've got free drinks. Free drinks up there. What are we getting? Well, 1,000 silver pieces.
Yeah,
that'll be
silver.
pretty good.
Saving that kid, I guess.
That plus some free drinks, though. That's just 1,000 silver pieces in your pocket. Does he go back inside? Or?
Nope, they stand around the barrel.
Oh.
Seem to be hanging out.
I'll keep waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, you continue to wait. Sun starts to go down. It's getting later in the evening. The one guy seems to finish building the bonfire. Looks like it's all ready to go. And then he walks over to the barrel and he takes a cup from one of them as a drink.
Oh man, that drink sure looks good.
You can't see for 100 yards away.
Yeah, I can tell. Look how quenched they look after they have a sip.
Like you do it. Two more guys appear out of the mouth, walk down to the barrel, and now there's six of them standing there having drinks from the barrel.
That's still only one lightning
It's
bolt.
starting to get dark. And like the cover of night, maybe you're like is maybe helpful in approaching, or maybe not. Unclear. But it's certainly starting to get dark.
Do they have a light source up there?
As you ponder that question, one of them walks over and lights the bonfire.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
So the bonfire catches, starts big plume of smoke, and you start to hear this rhythmic boom, boom,
Oh, the drum.
boom.
It'd be the drums we've been hearing about.
Boom, 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 boom. Suddenly, two more lights appear in the eye sockets of the skulls.
Oh,
The eyes are
it's getting
glowing.
spooky now.
Yeah.
And you see the guys, the six of them are now gathered around the barrel, continuing to drink. You see a seventh figure approaching from the mouth of the skull, and this one is wearing long robes. As he approaches the barrel, the glowing firelight from the eye sockets flash bright green. Boom,
Wow.
boom, 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 boom.
I'm honestly totally entertained.
They're kind of like the guys that are now kind of like dancing around the barrel. You see them being more vigorous about like scooping big scoops out of the barrel and drinking it down.
I mean, this looks
spraying
great.
all around
Yeah,
them.
they just having a party.
It'd be a whole show with a 2-drink minimum.
I'm getting into it. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Shut up. You shut up. But should we sneak closer?
I guess let's
we can. I mean, with all this noise and commotion,
now
it's
it's
dark
got to be
here.
the
We
time.
should.
Yeah.
We start creeping closer, like the animals prowling the night around you that you don't know about.
All right, so the three of you try to skulk up the slope of the hill, going slowly and carefully, or trying to rush them.
Slowly and carefully.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Quiet as the night itself.
And any other particular precautions? No.
Arvin, Venmo, Venmo. You should be wearing your boots of elven boots, to make yourself even quieter. Than
I'm
you
always
would be.
wearing all of this stuff. I assume.
Great.
You guys
I
can
do not
clearly
assume that.
see
You
me.
let me know if
Oh,
you're.
I'm always wearing my outfits.
Okay, so you're completely invisible. So
Yeah.
you put up the hood of the cloak, and you have your activated your boots, and you're silent and invisible. Okay, we roll a d20 for me, please.
How about you? Yeah, you do that.
Oh,
And a little one.
Wait, turn on the camera. Turn on the camera.
Oh, the first
this.
eye
So
roll.
I use the big
Yeah.
one. We have the camera.
Wow.
Go for it.
Oh,
So exciting.
Whoa, thrilling.
Yeah.
Excellent.
12.
Thank you. Thum, 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 thum. As you skulk forward, are you in a group? Are you trying to spread out?
We be in a group. We stick close together.
Okay, as close as you can, not really knowing the
Right.
location of your.
So we can
your
continue to
third
whisper
location.
and coordinate.
Yeah.
Not get
There you
lost
go.
among
Yep.
crazy side plots and plans that one of us come up with that someone else can't stop in time.
Wow, a strange river off yonder.
And distract the whole focus of the whole scene on the one person for an unusually long amount of time while the others do nothing.
It sounds great for the one person.
We won't. I shut your filthy buggy mouth. I'll have none of that on my watch.
You get about 20 yards up the open scrabbly place when one of you steps on some loose gravel and just makes a skittering, crashing noise, and you hear a shout from above. Oi! Someone's down there!
We duck and we stop. We just stop.
Okay.
We duck and we stop.
Okay.
Paul, the dice cam might have a mic on with audio. And thank you for knowing about that.
The dice cam.
Okay, there we go. It's getting a little echoey there.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Hopefully that has fixed it.
Good call. Thank you for that.
Let me save that so we don't get hit with that again. Okay. Okay, great. I'm going to use the dice cam. These are arrows being fired at the one green at Dan and red at Max. Oops. How'd I do?
9 and a 9.
Yeah,
Two
Excellent,
nines.
excellent. What are your armor classes? I guess I need to know these things now. Let me just go around. Max, what's your AC?
8.
Dan, what's your AC?
-1.
Whoa.
Lauren, what's your AC?
6.
Great. Okay. The dice cam is unfortunately too far away from me.
Yeah.
Legitimate use in the future, but I wanted to do that.
We bumps on the camera.
10. Thump, thump, 2 arrows come flying down. Thunk, thunk, hit the ground, fairly near to where you're crouched. What do you do?
Maybe they see you.
Well,
Ouch! I'm dead.
well, we boned that one again.
Yeah. I guess it was going to be tough anyway.
Yes. Do you want to area attack them while they're
Okay,
standing?
Dan, 5, 4.
Waiting
Yeah,
for wizards.
3,
I just cast a lightning
2.
bolt.
You
right
cast
up
a
there.
lightning bolt. Max
Ooh.
fires a lightning bolt up the trap.
Tloggenin.
Excellent.
Talam.
Heal.
That's what I've heard you say before.
Yeah. Talam. I didn't
great.
bring it not to use it. I assume that will kill all of them since they were just a bunch of regular guys.
Okay, great. Let's see. There's 7 of them up there. They're in a cluster, though. They're not in a nice, convenient straight line. I guess you roll a d6, Max. That's how many you're going to catch in the lightning bolt.
Okay. Great. Sorry, I just want to make sure there's nothing else I didn't. Okay. It's hard in range. Okay. 1.
No.
1. Oh, unfortunately, very
damn it.
poorly aimed lightning bolt. Boom! Goes flying up there. Go roll damage.
Well, how much is it?
66.
Maximum 10d. Oh, whoa, 1d6 per roll. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So.
We're doing these off camera, right?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
21.
But a crack of lightning illuminates. It goes flying up there. The people at the barrel just absolutely scatter, but one of them just gets slammed with the lightning bolt, and you see the outline of a skeleton, and it drops into a pile of ash.
That's how you aim an arrow.
Lauren, what are you doing?
Let's see. Do I want to waste any of my spells that are?
5, 4,
Can I?
3.
I'm gonna try to charm person
1.
whoever is closest.
Charm person. Well, they're all about 80 yards from you
Can
right now.
I do that from that far away?
Oh, yeah. What's inch to yards?
Yeah.
It's
12 inches.
I think they might be out of range of a charm person.
Huh.
Were they in range of a lightning bolt?
Oh.
Even?
Lightning bolt's 24.
24, yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, we've already given it. I've given it to you. So yes, amazingly, your lightning bolt reached super far this time when it shouldn't have.
I see.
Uh-oh.
Okay. But no.
So that one's not going to work.
So sorry, what is inches to yards?
Inches 5 feet, right? And then yards,
Indoors, and then outdoors should be
the same.
triple that.
It should be the same because that's bullshit. I'm not dealing with nonsense. Nope. Not doing it.
So how far is it?
Absolutely not.
So 1 inch is 5 feet.
Yeah. They're still quite far away.
Okay.
As far as I remember, there's 3 feet in a yard.
Ah, great.
I'm not honestly 100% sure.
You are correct.
Let me
about
just
that.
write
Pretty sure
that
that's
down
true, yeah.
on my notes.
Yep.
Great. All right. And they were how far away? 100 yards.
They're 80 yards
80
from you right
yards.
now.
And then
Do arrows work the same way, Dungeon Master?
Yep.
okay, so then
So what's
this
the range of
is
the arrow?
210
Oh, that's feet.
feet. Oh, then I would like to shoot an arrow into them
210, right?
With a
Divided by
longbow.
3 would
Excellent.
be 70 yards. No, so it's still.
It's what?
Wait, am I wrong?
Well-
200. And,
They're 240 feet from you, roughly.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Never mind then.
How did they shoot arrows at us?
Yeah.
Good question.
Do they have a crossbow?
Would you like to take an action, or should I skip you?
No, I'm gonna, well, I'm just gonna start kind of creeping up, trying to sneak with my,
Excellent.
with my things on.
Excellent. So still moving forward at
Sneakily.
sneakily, moving forward carefully, trying to still be undetected as far as you can tell. Great. What am I looking for here? Wait a minute. What's your movement rate?
Oh,
Are you encumbered?
my move is 90, normal, 30 in combat, it says.
Great. Great. Okay. The man in robes shouts something, and the 5 remaining standing men start running down the hill towards you. One of them picks up like a brand from the bonfire, and he's holding it, and you see a couple of them you see the glint of metal in their hands, perhaps some kind of dagger or sword or something. They come rushing towards you. Okay.
This research not very good.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with that myself.
2 more arrows come clattering down the hill at you. Toomp, toomp.
Oh no.
Ooh.
The 5 and a natural 20 is what I'm
Wait,
looking
now
at.
what's the range of these? Because we should still be 240 feet away.
You are. That is correct. Then you get struck with an arrow for 2 points of damage.
Arr! Seems nigh unbelievable.
What do you do?
I am running at my fastest pace at those guys coming at us.
Excellent. Roll me a d20 plus your dexterity, please.
Me dexterity be 11, so the total will be 26.
Excellent. You're racing up the hill. It's difficult. The gravel and rocks scatter under your feet, but you get your maximum, actually double your combat move up. What is your combat move right now?
20.
20, so you get 40 feet up. Oh gosh. Rushing up the hill. Lauren, what are you doing?
Ooh, how close am I to them now?
You're about 170 feet from the nearest one, because
Okay.
some of them are racing down the hill to meet you.
170. Okay, so now I'm going to try to shoot an arrow with a longbow.
Okay, this will make you visible.
Still probably worth it, right? Since everybody else is fighting.
You're going to be
go on.
visible eventually.
Yeah.
Roll me an attack.
All right. Ooh, no. Got a 5.
Oh, the arrow goes flying up towards your target, but just narrowly misses and skitters into the dirt. Max.
What's your attack bonus on that?
I was going to say, this wouldn't help me here, but I have +1 dexterity, but I don't know if I have
Yeah, so it should be. So you should be adding your this base attack bonus and also your dexterity.
So 4. So that'd still only be 9.
Yeah.
But, so.
Max, what do you do?
So how far up did... Well, I'm just going to walk like 10 feet back down the hill.
Okay.
Or I'm just going to start walking back towards the tree line.
Great.
And I can move 20...
Yeah, you can make it all the way to
I see you're doing your standard cowardly retrograde motion again.
Definitely.
You get about halfway towards the tree line.
Okay.
I expect I'll be taking all the arrows now. Is that the plan once again?
Look, it doesn't seem like they can... I can't believe that one even hit you.
It's an impressive shot.
It'd be 2 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, the men continue running down the hill towards you. They're getting fairly close to... They're about 120 feet from Dan right now. Or from Scotty, as I should say.
Scotty McTartan.
Scotty McTartan.
Be the name.
The one in robes is still standing there watching. More arrows. More arrows come flying down at you. Max has not made it to the tree line yet. No, they both miss. Arrows scattering down the hillside.
Do I spy where the arrows be coming from?
No.
Are they coming from the direction of where the bonfire is?
Yes, from that general direction, yes. What do you do?
I'd be running forward.
Run. Roll
Always
me D20 plus your dex.
Always forward. That'd be the motto of Clan McTartan. This would be a 14 total.
14. You're running forward. You make it about 20 feet forward, and then just the rocks slide out from under your foot, and you slam into the ground, and you fall. You slide a little bit, but you stop yourself.
It'd be dispiriting. It'd be a dispirited setback for old Scotty McCartan, I tell you.
Lauren, what are you doing?
Okay, I'll also start running up towards the bonfire.
What is your combat move?
30.
30, so you can double that and go 60.
All right.
Great. You easily pass by where you see Dan or Scotty laying in the dirt.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
This be another revolting development, I tell you.
Don't worry, I got
it.
Do not get yourself killed. I'll be there in a minute.
Max, what are you doing?
How far is...
You're about 20 feet from the tree line.
But how far is Scotty away from me now?
Scotty is... Jesus Christ. 120 feet from... He's 100 feet from you.
It's 100 feet from me, and it's times 5 inches to feet. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of far away. All right, well, I'll start going back up the hill then.
Okay, excellent. Returning to where you were last round.
Which would make Dan 80 feet from me, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's still too far away, but...
Do you want to go further than that? Do you have the move to do it?
No, that's as far. I can only move 20 feet.
You can only move 20 feet per round? What are you carrying?
I actually don't know if it's right. I took the only character sheet that has the encumbrance in hundreds instead of tens, so I'm pretty
weird.
sure I'm at 60 when I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to be chopped off there, so I'm between 60 and...
We basically...
You're carrying a lot of crap.
We relied on him to carry all the adventuring tools. So
Gotcha.
That I don't have the space for, and we didn't want.
You can certainly drop things on the ground.
Throw your wineskin on the ground.
Not that.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't think it really... Because 10 feet still doesn't make much difference, because I got to get to within 60.
Okay. The men continue running down. They're just like 30 feet in front of you at this point, Fenmar. And you're only 30 feet in front of Scotty. An arrow shot at you, and Scotty's laying on the ground. That's going to make that more difficult. Yeah. Nope. Arrows clattering about. What do you do, Scotty?
I get up in post haste and I run forward with me axe. The official Clan McTartan axe over me head, and I'm roaring the whole way.
Roll me a d20 plus
Nice.
dexterity, please.
It'd be 19, sir.
Scotty continues to roll around in the dirt, tries to get up, scrabbles. His feet give out from under him.
Wow.
He slides about 5 feet back down from where he started.
Great, yeah, get a little closer to me, thanks. I'm trying to get in the spell range here.
Fenmar, what do you do?
I'll try to shoot another arrow at these guys that are close by.
Okay, great. There's 5 of them rushing at you. You can see them now. They're just about 30 feet from you.
This is the wrong
Yeah, they look like kind of outdoorsmen. They look like they've been living in the woods for a while.
Wait, I'm gonna come. Can I come back to Scotty first?
He is about 25 feet from you. What's your move? Your move 30? Yeah, you can move to him.
All right, I'm gonna go back so we're not split up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, wait, can I still shoot an arrow?
That is less than your normal combat move. So yeah.
All right, great. Then I'll shoot an arrow.
Nice.
And that time, I got it. I think so. I got 19.
Yes, you strike one of them with an arrow.
Ooh.
Roll me some damage.
Great. I don't have the big one of these ones, so no. Just do a little one in there. 4.
4 points of damage. The arrow sticks into him, and he screams as he runs, but he continues running, undeterred by the arrow jutting from his side.
Oops.
Oops.
Ah.
My spell book.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need these momentarily. Well, not read magic, maybe, but
They continue running down the hillside. They are now a scant 15 feet from the two of you.
Should I use the fireball wand? Is it too early?
did I get to go that round?
You moved, and you didn't tell me you did anything else.
Wasn't that that? Are we switching orders?
I'm going this way.
Don't I go after Lauren?
I agree with Max.
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren went and then I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
I mean, I want to make sure I'm within 60. I'm going to move so that now I'm, I think, within 60 feet of where they are.
Of them?
Of where Scotty and Venmar are.
You are currently 65 feet away from them. And you only move 20 around. You can run for 40 and get closer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you won't be. Right. Sorry, you just want to be within 60?
I just want to be within 60
Okay,
feet
great,
of them.
great,
Yeah.
So, okay, so you move 5 feet closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the range of all my spells.
Okay.
So I'll move 10 feet closer. So that way I can hit people slightly beyond that.
Great. Sure. Okay. They rushed down, and I was about to shoot arrows, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Nope. 2 more arrows
Great.
come skittering down, narrowly avoiding both you and the people charging you. Scotty, what do you do?
I get up and I ready me axe.
Okay. Stand up.
Standing
got your
next to
axe.
Venmar.
Yeah. Okay.
Come and get it!
Venmar, what do you
It'd
do?
be your last day on this
Alright.
earth, so come and get it now.
Shoot an arrow at that same one I shot an arrow at last time.
Okay.
Or 14?
That is a hit.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
4
good
points
shots.
of damage.
Okay. The second arrow drops him to the
Great.
ground. The other 4
Yeah.
continue rushing towards you. Ergast, what are you doing?
I'm just going to wait until they're within range. So I don't think I have anything to do this turn.
Okay. Great.
I'm strengthening myself.
So 8 points of damage killed that guy. All right. So they could be put to sleep.
All right, would seem to be.
They rush at you. You can see one of them still carrying this firebrand. Two of them have knives. One of them's just got like a club of wood. Two of them attack Scotty.
You'd be bringing a club of wood to an axe fight.
Huh.
It'd be a poor choice on this your last day.
They one jabs a dagger at you. The other one tries to swing his club. They both miss. Narrowly.
Meet me, magic shield, sirs.
The other two,
it'd be impenetrable.
Yeah.
The other two clash with Fenmar. The 16 probably hit. Is it 13? Actually, 13's a hit as well. And you're only AC 6. Yep, both hit. They strike you for 7 points of damage.
No.
Ouch.
You might want to get behind me, young sir.
No arrow fire. Scotty, what are you doing?
I am applying me axe liberally about the front of me, where there be villains approaching. Be they first level or some other level, sir.
You will find out when you swing at them.
If they be first level, then sweep attacks occur, and I get 6 attacks instead of just 1.
Ooh.
Is that how sweep attack works, or you don't have to hit with the first one?
Nay.
You don't get more attacks than there are targets.
Nay, sir. Nay.
Yeah. All right. You may make 2 attacks.
Which means I politely differ with what you're saying there. I would get 6 attacks. The end. Period.
I think you get 2 attacks. Sweep attack doesn't let you attack more than there are targets.
It does actually. You be the boss, but normally it's just that's how many attacks you get.
All right, go ahead, make 6 attacks.
I'd be getting 6 attacks here. a fine day to you, sir.
Well, I know what the chat has to say about this.
If you'd like to tell me their AC, I could abbreviate this for you.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so the lowest I got was 19.
Well, then they're all hits.
Great.
Yeah.
I'd be rolling damage now.
I'm going to shoot 3 on one and 3 on the other.
Great. So the first 3 add up to 13, 26. The first 3 are 26.
Cut down the first one.
And the second 3 are 6 plus 9 is 15 plus 11 is 26.
Okay, yeah, you cut down the second one.
Great. Wow.
Oh,
I knew we were good at taking heads.
Wow.
That be the sweep attack rule. Now, those of you in the chat, feel free to debate whether that was right interpretation. I'm pretty sure that's what the letter of the rule says.
It's not the way I remember. Of course, the only time I really remember from is Pool of Radiance, and it's certainly not the way it works in Pool of Radiance.
Interesting. Is that how that works? Or?
Yeah. They never multi-attacked anyone. I never took multiple attacks at any one target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Note for later discussion.
Yeah. Fenmar, what do you do?
Well, now that 3 of them are dead, I'm going to continue shooting arrows.
Okay.
Can I steal the?
Well, they're 2 attacking you. They're 2
they're attacking
violently
me.
attacking you.
Well then, can I drop my bow and pull out a sword?
Yes, you can.
And attack with a sword then.
Yep.
All right. Can I steal a D20, the big one?
Ooh,
great for 22.
Yes, that is a hit.
And that's going to be
D8.
D8, which is this tiny guy. Oh no!
Plus your strength bonus.
Mhm.
I don't have a strength bonus.
Oh no!
Plus,
You have a strength
I
penalty.
strength penalty, so I didn't hit him at all.
I'll give you a minimum of 1
Okay.
damage, which kills him.
oh
What?
wow! Wow! What?
Oh, wait a second.
So are there
Yes, what are you doing?
are there no more?
There's one left.
And there's still a guy in robes up at the top of the hill.
Okay, and those are the only 2 I see, and I have never seen who's shooting the arrows.
Correct.
Seemingly. Okay. Well, there's one guy left, huh? I guess I'll cast Charm Person on him.
Ooh.
It's just a regular looking. He looks very
Yep.
similar to that. All right,
Yep.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. Oh, you're rolling a saving throw.
Nosrep Mrak.
Nope.
That was an 11.
I'm so charming.
You see his face glows over, and he looks down the hill. Bug guy.
It's Bug Eater.
Bug Eater. What do you do, Dave? You see the guy in robes up above. Retreat back to the mouth of the skull.
Was that the guy you charmed?
They're still, by the way.
That guy's too.
Still the drums. Thundering.
I'm close to opponents. I'm close to opponents.
Yes.
Great.
The two that are on.
So I step over and I apply the axe liberally to
I should
as
make
many
them attack.
people as I can.
They should attack Fenmar.
Tell me where they're left.
No, wait. I thought
Because I killed one.
There's one.
But
Yeah.
then it's not
and
the
he's
charmed
the one who's
person.
charmed.
He is the one who's charmed. You're right.
Oh, good.
You're right. Don't worry, sir. I'll save you from these attackers.
Oh, no.
And he swings at Fenmar.
What? Wait,
Tell
no.
him to stop. What's wrong with you?
I think it works like
that's
that.
a hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
For 2 points.
what?
Scotty, what do you do?
Damn it, Bug Eater.
Well, I didn't think it worked like that. I don't know.
Me?
Yeah. What do you do?
I look around for other opponents that are uncharmed,
There are none.
and I start walking the fastest safe rate I can up the
Excellent.
hill.
Excellent. Great. Start walking up the hill.
So there.
Fenmar, what are you doing?
Can I redo my boots and cloak now that nobody's looking at us?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's this guy who's trying to kill you,
Oh,
but you could still redo him. I think
All right.
that's still valid.
they'll know where I am, but hopefully somebody will take care of that next round.
I guess.
And
I
then
mean, they're as good as like flipping up the cloak is
Yeah.
like the hobbits disappearing
Yeah.
into the side.
and then I'm
of the
gonna start making my way up the
Oh.
hill.
You flip on the cloak and you just go, oh, it vanished! Don't worry, sir, I'll save you! And he comes running down
You.
towards where Arias
Great.
is.
Great.
Arias, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna start walking up the hill and tell him, no, go up there. That's where I'm going. Meet me up top. We're gonna have a great time up there. Kill anybody who isn't an elf or a dwarf or me.
Oh! Okay!
I don't know anyone who's not an elf, a dwarf, or me who I like.
You kill
Hopefully
Elves.
these guys aren't all elves.
not
and
elves
dwarves.
and not dwarves.
And not
Yes,
me.
sir! He starts climbing up there. 2 arrows get fired at Scotty.
It'd be a natural one. It'd be he hitting himself on the other end.
No, I don't use.
He'd be falling off the cliff.
Yeah.
to
Be
his
falling
death.
off the
Yeah.
cliff.
Yep.
Scotty, what are you doing?
So I'm going up as fast as I can, and I'm keeping an eye out to find where the archers are.
Okay.
Weird.
Question mark.
Excellent. Roll me a d20. Just a straight d20.
I'd be rolling a 9.
They're definitely coming. The arrows are coming from up there, but like when you look up there, you just see the firelights of the bonfire and the 2 in the eyes. You're not somewhere in that direction. It seems to be where the arrows are coming from.
Maybe they're in the eye, like shooting out of the eye.
I mean, my take would be that would be way too far.
Yeah,
for
right.
these distances.
It seemed
that
way
we're
too
using.
far
Yeah.
to start with.
Maybe we just can't see them because we're blinded by the bonfire. Maybe they're just behind the bonfire, randomly firing down.
And you continue. You said you were moving up
Yay.
at a safe pace
Aye.
at your normal rate.
Right.
Fenmar.
I'm also going to keep just
You're
walking
just
towards
keep-
where I think
keeping
those
pace
arrows
with
are coming
with
from.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Or are you outpacing him because he moved faster?
Oh, I would be.
Do you do that? Are you
No.
running?
Well, I won't run. I'll go a little bit ahead, but close enough that I can get back easy.
Okay. Your move, if I remember, is 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to write these down so I can stop asking you. Your move is 30, and everybody else's move is 20.
Aye.
Because you're carrying lots of crap. Okay, great.
That'd be it.
Excellent.
I'd be marching through this hail of arrows that would be coming at me until either I or they be dead or they be out of arrows, and then we might just have a chat.
Nice arrows.
Fenmar's not invisible. Okay. For that. Okay. Okay. So, I'm just going to try. I'm trying to speed things up a little bit here. Okay. Fenmar is trying to keep a little bit ahead of Scotty, not too far, climbing up the hill faster, but also invisibly. What is Aragast doing while all this is happening?
I'm walking up the hill at my regular speed to hang behind, but I'm still going to have the charmed guy run up the hill as fast as possible.
Okay, great. Yeah, all right. I'm just going to approximate here. I'm going to take 2 more volleys at Scotty. Both miss. Okay.
Tough anyway, yeah.
Okay.
I hope they be shattering against me magic shield as I walk up.
They seem to be missing pretty bad.
Shields.
Okay, even better.
They seem to be missing quite wildly.
This be a thing.
So maybe they're shooting at a great distance, or maybe
at this point you're about 60 feet from the level space, Scotty. And I will say Fenmar is about 15 feet in front of you. This wild dude comes running up holding a dagger, and he looks and he goes, "Oh no, you're a dwarf! Don't, man! Sir said not to kill dwarves.
It'd be true. What? It'd be true."
As you get there, you can see now clearly the gaping mouth of the skull is clearly a cave that has had large boulders placed to resemble teeth. High up above it are large holes that seem to represent eyes, and there's clearly fires or something built up there. And you can tell now that is where the arrows are coming from. It's way up above from the eye holes.
I was right.
As I said, you're about 60 feet out. What do you want to do?
Would you say the arrow fire is coming from the eye holes?
Yeah.
So shooting at way over range. So that must be why their rolls suck. Like, I bet they're doing it at a penalty.
Okay. And get it. So it seems like we've got no choice but to go into the mouth of the skull and climb up there and stop those guys from shooting at us.
It is what it seems like.
So I'd be chasing the people that went into the cave mouth.
Okay, so you're just continuing to run up towards the mouth of the cave.
I do that.
Okay, great. Fenmar, you're actually in front.
Yeah. I'm also going to keep running in there, though. Invisibly.
Okay, great.
There we go.
Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, great. Okay, I take a few more pot shots as you go rushing up there. And generally they're aiming at Scotty, although now this guy is kind of a pace with you, so one of them might hit that too.
It'd be another natural one. Perhaps he fell out of the cave this time.
Of the cave for that.
No.
Fell out of the high.
Yeah, he tried to fire the arrow, but he accidentally fired himself.
You can keep asking, but I still don't.
I be completely committed to this, sir. I shall indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna say
I've seen this happen in other
16 or higher,
adventures
and I'm
run by
hitting
other dungeon masters. It'd be a very common occurrence, I tell you, in some parts of the land.
Fenmar, you reach the cave entrance first. The opening is about 30 feet wide, with about 5 large boulders spaced out across the opening to appear to become the teeth. They're about 3 feet apart, leaving just enough gap, right, for a person to pass through. It seems about 10 feet tall. What do you do?
Right. There doesn't seem to be any way to get up into the eye holes without going into the mouth, right?
As you peer up there, you can see they're about 20 feet up, and you have to climb the raw rock. And as you look up there, you can see that there are metal bars set into the eye holes.
Oh, interesting. All right. Well, into the sneaky, slowing down and going even sneakier, I guess, kind of into this mouth.
Okay, as Scotty and his friend appear in the cave shortly behind you, you can see all of you can now see it's about a 30-foot wide cave, goes about 10 feet back, where then it narrows into a passageway leading straight into the side of the mountain.
I feel compelled to share some information that I believe I remember from the dusty depths of the scriptorium of my own clan's repositories. And I believe I'm justified in delivering anything that I recall from this. Am I right?
Sure.
So I've seen sketches of this area here. So you must be careful. Somewhere ahead of us there might be some sort of shaft or pit or murder hole from directly above, and then also a set of stairs up to the upper level. So this be what we're looking for. But look out for some sort of possible murder hole or shaft or pit along the way.
Okay.
See here.
Huh.
It shouldn't be too far, I think. And I go marching towards the hall out of the cave.
Okay.
Where am I now?
You are still well down the path because you're slowly marching up and you're well behind them. So it's going to take you a few rounds to reach up there.
Do we still see the guy who we were chasing in here?
Yeah.
The guy in the robes?
Yeah. No. Oh. Okay. So maybe I'll pause and kind of wait for us to regroup.
This seemed intelligent. I shall do as he does.
Okay, so you wait.
Mm-hmm.
We'll, let Mr. Bug Eater catch up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him ask his friend if he knows where there's a big murder hole.
We do this in lieu of charging off into a side adventure where we're the focus for an extended period of time, and this gentleman doesn't get to support us at all.
What do you say?
Just let's all catch up.
We rejoin.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for Bug Eater to catch up.
Great. Okay.
Scotty McTartan trio assemble!
Well, I also have to dodge the arrows, I guess.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'll just shout up at my friend. Run around in a big circle threateningly by the bonfire. Draw the arrow fire onto you. They're your friends. They won't hurt you.
That's a good point.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I thought that was directed to me.
Oh,
I thought
have at it. Whoever can hear me up there, have at it.
I was totally going to do that.
Only one of you is magically compelled to do it, but anyone who doesn't, I'm not going to complain.
If anybody else just wants to show off their armor.
As long as I'm not getting shot by arrows, it's no skin off my butt.
Okay. So you're climbing the rest of the way, shouting orders to your friend, and so he comes out to the passageway and says, "You want me to get shot at by arrows? That seems unwise. I might get hurt."
No, just run around in a circle. You'll be fine. Don't get shot by the arrow. Dodge them. Right?
He comes out of the cave as you're marching up. He starts. He moves towards the fire pit the bonfire as you're coming up, and you see him. He shakes his head. He looks over, and then he just dunks his head into the barrel.
What?
Comes up just frothing, just like it's must be beer or something with the froth coming off of his face, and he just gives a horrible shout and he runs straight at you, Aragast, just running down the hill at you. You're about 40 feet from the top here as he comes rushing at you.
How did he do that through my? That's not what I asked him to do.
No.
Why did he shove his head in?
Because he got an extra saving throw when you asked him to harm himself, and he made it.
Okay, I mean, I don't think I did that, but I didn't ask him to jump off a cliff.
Nevertheless, he comes swinging his dagger.
I feel like I should get an action before he gets me. Like, how far? Isn't he like 40 feet away?
He's yeah. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot magic missile at him. I mean,
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
Like, okay. Well, I wish I hadn't charmed you. That was a big waste. You attacked my friend. You did a bunch of things that I didn't want, so I don't know what the point of the charmed person was. So I get 3 here.
Yeah, that's a 3.
9, 12.
Okay, he comes rushing down at you, dagger raise. He comes leaping at you, and you blast him with magical energy, and he drops dead on the ground.
Great.
What do you do?
I don't know. I feel like I also shouldn't be able to be seen from the top. Like, I don't know how anyone who's up there would see me to shoot with arrows like 20 feet down this thing in the dark. I don't know. I guess
they saw you 240 feet away.
I don't really understand that either, but I guess they could have just been randomly shooting. I guess I'll just walk up. I'll run the rest of the way.
You run the rest of the way. Excellent.
I'll just go for it.
Okay. You go rushing up, and you make it to the cave entrance.
All right.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
You all now reconvened at the cave entrance.
Great.
All right. We made it.
Well done so far.
Yeah.
So I recap. Are you feeling all right, Aragast?
Yeah, I didn't get hit. I didn't get hit.
All right.
Although
This be well.
Yeah.
This be well. It's just the 3 of us.
Yep.
So I recap my recollection of there's probably maybe a shaft of some sort nearby. It might be a murder hole or shaft, and then some stairs, I think.
It sounds like what would be there.
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't be too far. So I'll lead the way into the tunnel here, looking for the stairs, and also on the lookout for a murder hole in the ceiling overhead, possibly.
Excellent.
With my shield ready to protect my head.
Roll me d6.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You get about 40 feet down this passageway. You can see it goes another 20 feet before it opens up into another chamber. There is dim, flickering firelight up ahead that dimly illuminates, but you see a big figure standing in the center of this chamber in front of you. But as your eyes were up, you did catch a dark spot on the ceiling. Being on the lookout for a murder hole, you're pretty sure that's it. But there's this figure in front of you, maybe 30 feet away. What do you do?
I walk defensively, dodging the murder hole towards the chamber with the large figure.
Roll me a d20 plus your dexterity, because as you pass underneath the murder hole, of course, there's a loud splash of liquid from above.
It's the murder.
Do I get a bonus for me magic shield held over me head in the aforementioned manner?
Not to the dexterity modifier. This is just to avoid it completely because we're watching for
it. 26.
Okay, you dodge to the side and just pouring liquid oil comes pouring down from the hole above, splashing all over the ground. But you scooch to the side and rush past it. Are you trying to quickly get into the chamber where this figure is?
I'm trying to carefully get to the opening and scan to make sure I'm not walking into a trap or more ambush or fire pit or something.
Okay. You push past the murder hole. You look forward. You can see the room opens up into about a roundish 30-foot square space in front of you. There's an opening to the left and an opening straight across, but right in the center is a huge hulking form, dimly lit in the flickering firelight, standing there just unmoving.
I take a moment.
Hang on, gonna go around. Denmar, what are you doing?
So I'm following to the entrance. Am I still invisible?
You are invisible again, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm also gonna kind of walk past all the stuff that splashed down on the murder hole and kind of get in and see what this figure is all about.
Okay. Okay. You stealthily slide past the murder hole without any ill problems and come up right behind Scotty. Ergast, what are you doing?
How far from like the murder hole is this figure?
About 30 feet.
I'll just wait on the other side of the murder hole.
Okay.
Not
Stop in the hallway. You see the thing in the ceiling. I'm not going into that.
Yeah.
Scotty, what do you do?
I look carefully in the room to see if this is an actual living being or some sort of statue that I'm be looking at.
It might be a statue. It seems to be moving, totally unmoving. It's a dark figure. Again, none of you, as far as I know, have any light sources. It was quite dark. There's a bit of light splashing in from somewhere further down the passageway.
I proceed.
You're well past where the light of the bonfire would penetrate this.
I pass around the large statue towards this light source down the passageway where it's brighter.
Okay, there's so it's right in the large figure's right in the middle of the room. There seems to be light from further beyond it. There's an opening to the left. The right is just wall. Which side do you want to go around?
The right.
Okay. Slide carefully around to the right side. Let's see. Okay. As you get to the other side, you realize that you're pretty sure now this is just some kind of weird statue. It's big. It's hulking. It looks kind of like a big cloaked figure, maybe, and it looks like it's got maybe wearing a helmet with horns or something, but it's very dim and hard to see because the light is very poor. As you are sliding around, though, suddenly more light spills out from the hallway in front of you as you see 4 men appear in that hallway, 2 of them holding torches and the other 2 with bows. And they scan the room and they see you, and they look like they're ready to fire. Fenmar, what are you doing?
So I'm also going to go around there. So they're coming from an actual hallway. Like
you can't see them at all from where you're standing. You'd have to enter the room, but you see some light appearing.
All right, then I will also kind of walk towards the light then.
So as you come into the opening of the room, you can see the light and people appearing in the opening to the left. Some with bows drawn. There seems to be some little bit of light from the opposite side, and your friend Scotty off to the right.
All right. Well, I'll go off to where Scotty is.
Great. You head towards Scotty. Ergast?
So I can't see all the way. Like I lost sight of the other 2 of them, right?
Oh.
We be using some part of the battle map here shortly, I see.
Okay. You came up this passageway. Let's say that's the murder hole. It kind of opens up this way and this way and comes in here. There's the camera. And then it kind of goes up here. And then there appears to be more opening this way.
Oh, I see.
And there is sort of figure standing in the middle. I'll just use orcs for these guys. So a couple of archers have appeared here. Guys, 2 guys with holding torches behind them. Scotty's over here.
Oh.
Ergast is back here. Fenmar, you're right up here in the opening. Oh.
So if I were to light my lantern now, it would actually illuminate that room in front of me.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to light my lantern then.
Okay. More light fills the room, so you've got torches from the side and lantern light from behind, and some light further down this way, spilling into the room a little bit. The area is now fairly well lit.
So at this point, obviously.
Okay, kind of jumped the gun with describing those guys, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just move forward. So those guys came running down. They draw their bows. They got they're ready to attack. Scotty, what do you do?
I charge them with the highest rate that I possibly can.
Okay.
Is this
Which is 20 feet?
give me my combat move?
Yeah.
Great. So I'll be moving 4 squares here. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is that
Yep.
acceptable?
Yep. Fenmar?
they're probably going to come into the room more.
I should try to get off
I
one
wanna.
more useful spell.
I mean, if you wanted to, Jen, you could run to be right in their faces, but you wouldn't get an attack.
I will
because
run
you'd
to be
full
right
run.
in their faces.
Okay, great.
So if I wanted to move but not attack, and can I get to like here and just stand right next to the doorway, sneakily?
I mean, you're nigh invisible and silent.
Yeah.
You can sneak around wherever you want to sneak.
Stand right next to the doorway.
Although I don't know if you have enough movement to do
Oh,
that.
do it.
Don't you only? Oh no, you move 30. Yeah, you do. Yep. You are not the slow one of the group. Arrogance?
Well, I may as well try to dodge past the murder hole now. Alright, I'm going to try to jump past the murder hole. Real quick.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh,
I think they'd be out of ammo momentarily.
no, okay. 1, 2... So I think I can also move 4, right? Because that's what... Yeah.
Yeah, or you can run double.
4. Oh.
It just you then can't take any other actions because you just spin your whole game running.
Right. So let's do 5, 6, and then I'll stay there.
Excellent.
I'll get ready to cast a spell. Because now I can strength you. That's the last thing I have that's any good, though. Or should I strength Lauren? Oh, you might get multiple attacks. That's
Yeah, it's probably not
That's kind
great
of-
because
that's a-
that would just put me at
yeah.
0 maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Good.
Might make a big difference on you, but I feel like the multi attacks is pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. They drop their bows
Yeah.
and pull forth short bows. Short swords, rather. Not
Got
short bows. Got short swords.
Exchanging both for other powers.
Yeah.
That's a-
These bows are too
that's-
long.
That's
Not seeing the
It's a
elf,
different level.
they rush forward to surround the dwarf.
I'd be
Well, that's
kind of
fine.
halfway surrounded.
I've got your back.
I can see that.
I can't do anything in physical combat, but
I have faith you're being strengthened me with your very presence.
Their swords clatter against your magically enchanted
Man,
shield.
yeah.
So
Arr,
good.
ding.
I have to
What
get
do
me
you do,
one
Scotty?
of these
Yeah.
magic shields.
I sweep attack everything I see.
Oh my
Excellent.
God.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's an enemy and
That's
not has a PC
ridiculous.
sheet here. Okay, so the lowest thing that I got here is a 16.
Those are all hits.
I'm
Fantastic.
not even going to get to do my back.
Yeah,
stab.
right. This is
This
insane.
is great.
I would like to split the damage up as much as possible if I could.
Roll me the first 4.
Here come the first 4. 6 and 12 and 9 and 9.
Here, you killed them all.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Oh.
Wait, what?
Wow. Oh,
behind you is just like a silhouette of blood where Lauren's
I-
character is.
I-
It's
I-
completely
I
invisible.
remind you,
but
this-
yeah.
With my sword out, ready to
Yeah.
get him in the back.
this only works. Me expertise is mostly only against first level targets.
Oh.
So as
Oh, so
soon
you're
as I
really
get
good at beating down those who are way weaker than
That
you.
is exactly
You
what
face,
we be
unequal
specializing in.
combat,
Yeah.
not as good
If I ever run into a second level target, all this goes away
Oh,
immediately.
wow,
Yeah. That also
That's
means the
specific.
backstab is probably unnecessary.
that's true.
We be fierce fighters on the battlefield
Jeez.
among
Wow.
just normal foot soldiers.
Oh man, these guys really tricked us with their numbers into thinking they were tough, but they're actually
I forgot
Quite
that
fragile.
when Scotty starts killing, he really gets to
He
killing.
really got
You know, he
Yeah.
really.
that was great.
I can't do much more than this. What you're seeing here is me specialty, me special
Oh,
dish,
man.
you might say.
What'd you do?
We are. I think we should go in this. Do you have the lantern out?
I do have the lantern.
Okay,
now, yeah.
so using the lantern to light our way, we go down this tunnel these people came through.
Okay. It is a staircase leading up and curving to the left.
Okay.
We be going up the
Great.
staircase, ascending our way up to perhaps what's called level 1A.
And
I kind of expected it to go down. I didn't expect there to be much.
Hey, I told you this before.
Yeah.
There'd be stairs. I told you stairs going up
the guys,
somewhere.
the guys in the eyeballs. And I have kept my cloak on, still invisible, hopefully.
Yeah.
With not covered in blood and obvious due to the blood splatter.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. Only if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, let's go.
Whatever you think
I'm
is
gonna
best.
be totally invisible. Should be safe. I'm gonna look for traps along the way.
Okay. What kind of traps are you looking for? Like, there's things to step on?
Yeah. I don't want to step on anything in these stairs and have us. You can't have another murder hole in the stairs, right? Because it's stairs.
It'd be not in my recollection that there'd be any more than the one hole murder.
Okay. Keeping a wary eye out. I mean, you're not like stopping and searching every step.
No.
Before you
I'm just,
okay.
just not just running up blindly.
Okay. It slowly arcs around. You feel like making almost a complete 180 as you climb the steps, going higher and higher. Eventually, you find yourself completely turned to the opposite direction, facing back the way you came, but up a level, and it opens up into a 30-foot square room. In the center of the room is a hole in the ground.
Oh.
Sitting next to it is a tipped over bucket, and there is 2 hallways to your right on either end of the wall.
Oh, I see. Yep.
And some light spills out from those hallways. Some firelight flickers into the room from those hallways.
No one be here.
Correct.
Let's get these murder hole jabronis. Oh, maybe it was those. Maybe they came down.
Oh, they could.
Maybe.
They did come through that hallway.
Possibly. We go for the tunnel that's closest to us. The right.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes about 20 feet before opening into a small 20-foot round cavern with or room with a small fire set in the center of the room. On the opposite wall, it is open to the outside, but with metal bars blocking your view outward. There is it's a stack of firewood and a bucket against the wall.
No guys.
No guys.
What be in the bucket?
Some kind of green powder.
Oh.
I bet this makes the fire green, or it's some nice matcha.
Do I feel like I can kick the fire safely out the bars without burning myself?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're in heavy armor.
Very.
Yeah.
I kick the fire out the bars.
Okay. Scatter the fire a bit and then kick the logs. Takes a little doing, but you get them to clatter out between the bars, onto the ground below.
Do you want the powder?
Yeah, I kind of do want to collect the powder. I have water skin. Can I fill it with powder with the green powder? I'll dump my water out. I mean, I'll spill it all over the floor. That's fine.
It's a very awkward thing. So you spill out the powder, and then the powder like clumps from the moisture on the.
I still have a large sack.
It's in a bucket. It's got a handle. You can just pick it up.
Yeah, just carry it in its
I just don't want to carry it around.
bucket.
All right. I'll take it.
It's a small bucket.
Okay. Small bucket of green powder. Great.
Nice.
This isn't the most profane bucket I have.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Like it's like I don't know, beach bucket size, right? Like
Okay. Okay.
Not like a whole
Okay.
Like a firkin.
Okay.
whatever.
Huh.
But it is an open container, so you just gotta carry it around. Like that.
Well, I've got the green powder in one hand and my lantern in the other, and as long as I don't mix them up, it'll be no problem.
Great.
I be working firkins into a conversation every day this week, I tell you.
That's one of those.
Those of you watching Elsewhere can look this up when you want to. And then we go to the other tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, you find the exact same thing at the other end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Another
So maybe those
another
are the
small
guys?
fire,
I think
another
those might have
empty
been-
chamber,
Right.
another little bucket.
I'd be kicking the fire out.
Takes a little time.
So they were just shooting us with like
Yeah.
regular bows.
So, right, when I peer out from the bars, like, do you get like a vantage down the entire mountain?
Somewhat. Like, yes, you would think like during the day you would have a very good view, but right now mostly all you see is the bonfire because it's dark.
Oh, we never did put out the bonfire. And is the drumming still happening?
No.
Good.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah. Well, we got him.
So our goal would be to find this Aiden, and if we can get him back live, then it's an extra 500 silver bonus.
Yeah.
As far as my accountant goes. So-
Switching it to be a 500
Yeah.
silver bonus
That's how
for
I
finding
look
him
at it.
alive
That
is
makes
really.
Yeah.
We know that in psychology, it's a bonus is better than a loss. I think, if I
Checks
recall.
out.
Now I don't remember.
So what do we think we
okay.
were drinking out of that barrel?
I know what it is. It's some kind of berserker juice that is going to make them immune to like mind controlling effects or something. I bet.
Do we think that's worth having?
Did we even see it up there?
Yeah,
Did they
that
finish
guy
it?
shoved his head in the barrel, and then he came at you.
My other memory is that it's actually when you use it, it's not that great because you might attack somebody at random.
Oh.
I can't remember exactly.
Hmm.
I feel like I've encountered this before.
It does seem familiar.
Uh,
So don't go get
I don't
a
know.
wineskin full of this mystery liquid.
We could do it.
Let's be. I suggest we could press our fortune now while we have the advantage, and take some of this here, possibly berserker liquid, on the way out, and then test it when we're not
That's
in mortal
good.
peril
That's
from our
good.
enemies
All
instead
right.
of
Okay.
retired point. Or another option, we could go out and say everything's safe. You can come out and do your fancy ritual now, and then when they pull the victim out, grab them then. Which was the original plan.
Everything's safe.
I mean, that's a good idea. Really. What's
Well,
going
yeah,
on?
I forgot that the rope guy is still around. I thought we had just killed everyone.
rope guy is
That's
still
true.
around.
That guy's still here.
We need that rope so we can disguise ourselves.
Yeah.
And they don't know that we're hiding around
Yep.
their ritual that's
Yep.
happening.
Yep.
All right. So
All
we've
right.
cleared
So we
this
shouldn't be goofing
penthouse.
off getting liquids now.
Or
Yeah, there's no other exits in this level that we saw.
You've not seen any.
Is there another bucket full of green powder in the other room?
Yeah.
it was.
Great. Did you take both or just one?
One is enough, I think.
So we should go down one level and go out the other way from the statue room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. Right. That's the
Yep.
one I saw.
Okay.
Is there anything
And-
notable about the statue when we make it back
Hopefully
to
not.
that room? You can really look at it in the light, I suppose.
If we go look at the statue in the light.
Okay, you come back down the stairs and you examine the statue. It appears to be carved out of a solid black rock.
Oh.
It is vaguely shaped like a cloaked man with kind of big horns and a bestial snout. It is about 8 feet tall, and it looks kind of crude, like it's just like not a carefully, just kind of roughed out shapes.
Interesting.
Is it this? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Is it the same mineral or whatever as the locket or the heart that we found
Could
before?
be. It's certainly the same color.
All right.
I be wanting to search it closely for traps or secret
Ooh,
container
yeah.
compartments.
If I were a secret, I'd be in here.
Just seems to be solid rock.
All right. Does it move? Does it move to side to side? Does it rotate on where the pedestal where it's sitting?
You push on it gently, or even with a little bit of force. Doesn't. Do you want to really like shoulder it?
Nay. So are we happy with this?
Yeah.
Happy with this
yeah.
thing? Just
Yeah.
giving us some sort of type of foreshadowing for something
Yeah.
we might encounter
Yeah.
later on. And we go down the tunnel with the light that's further deeper into the complex.
Okay, great. It opens up
Let's see
into. I'll just draw
If
just
one
for
could
simplicity. You can see the passageway just kind of I don't even have it on screen.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I already took it off. But it just opens up into another large chamber that then ends in a set of double doors. There are torches mounted on the walls, and on either side of the room are 2 huge kettle drums.
Oh,
Oh.
there's the drums.
Drums.
So
indeed.
Should we destroy them?
About a 30 by 30 room-ish, minus the opening. And the light of the 2 torches like just barely reaches the end of the room.
And there's nothing else other than 2 double doors.
And 4 kettle drums.
Well, right.
Torches.
Torches.
We could also start banging the drums, make it seem like it's safe, and they'll bring.
See if they'll come out to do their.
Honestly, I mean, if me and Venmar bang some drums, and we try to do it nice, and then Scotty hangs out behind the doors and just gets ready to axe anybody who comes through.
You two be the ones with the sharp brains, so I'm
Yes,
willing
I
to
don't
try
know,
whatever
I don't know.
dastardly plot you think might work.
Uh-huh.
And I've got joy in me heart at the prospect.
Depends on, I guess, if they'll be fooled by these drums.
I mean, they might be.
Why not?
Yeah.
So-
Right.
why not?
Yeah.
Say yes.
hit those
All right.
drums.
All right, so Scotty's gonna hang out next to one of the doors, and Aragast and Venmar are gonna go up to these 2 back drums.
Mhm.
And we can do it in a rhythmic.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
You're just using your fists.
Oh, they don't have like mallets next to
You
them.
don't see any.
Mm.
No, I've got.
I have stakes and a mallet. Can I use my stakes mallet?
Sure.
I also have stakes and a mallet.
Oh, look at
Brilliant.
that.
we are all.
Oh no, I have a hammer. I just have a
Oh.
regular
We
hammer.
be,
Oh.
we be all set for the drumming circle, boys.
Yeah, yeah. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum.
They echo very very
Yeah.
satisfyingly through the chamber, and you're
We
sure
are
outside.
bards. Look at this.
Yeah.
It is a booming. You're sure it carries quite far. Boom, 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 boom.
If you want to be a bard, play a song. That's my attitude.
It's called rhythm and bass. It's called drum and bass.
This be a number I call Mr. Whole Note Takes a Walk.
All right, well that was fun, but it seems ineffective.
Nobody
nothing
came out
seems
of
to
the
be
doors.
I'm gonna.
All right.
I be gonna destroy the drums.
All right, yeah, let's
You
destroy the
shall be
drums.
the last to play. So I take my axe and chop up the base of the drums.
Okay, you destroy the drums.
Yeah.
One by one.
Yeah,
One by one. Scott
but we'll
comes through.
keep banging them up until they're destroyed. So it
Smash
sounds
them.
Let's
really.
be fine. I be assuming there be some kind of surcharge we can apply to the people of the town for giving them peace after these
Oh, they
many
were
restless nights of the drum. They be
complaining
complaining about the drums. The drums
Yeah.
be not there anymore.
You know what? I better cut off a piece of one of the drum
There you go.
skins and put it in my
Yes.
pocket. Proof of the kill. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
We bring you the
No.
skins of the drums themselves.
Nobody would believe you otherwise.
All right, I be planning on busting open these
Yeah.
doors here in a
Yes.
moment, or are they open?
I have to go to the bathroom, but feel free to bust open the doors.
I'm going to put my cloak back up.
Oh, listen to the doors. That's a thing we do.
Yeah.
We listen to the doors. We search them for traps.
Put my cloak up. We search the door for traps.
You search the door for traps. You press your ear against it and hear nothing.
Of course, we'd be half deafened from the drumming that we
There's a lot of drumming.
Your ears ring.
But be that as it
you just
may-
hear the tinnitus from being in the room with loud.
I open up the doors in the whatever the approved manner of the hinges is.
They are locked.
Oh,
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, then we're done
Not
here.
whoa.
You're a thief. You can
Yeah.
undo that.
Can I try to?
You can.
Pick
You
that
roll me
lock.
a d20 plus your thief skills, please.
What am I? thief skills.
It's going to be your thief level plus your dexterity bonus,
great.
if I recall correctly.
Okay, so that'd be like a 6. All right. Oh, we're not even using the.
Oh, I can put it on if you want.
That's
It's
a
not
9,
pointed
so that's a 15.
They remain locked. I'm unable to figure out the complexity of the strange locking mechanism.
Or retry something that I think would are
Nope.
nay.
Nope.
Do either of you have a knock spell?
I don't.
No, actually.
You don't have a knock spell?
No.
Well, I'm about to start axing the door apart.
I've got read minds. I can see if there's any minds back there.
Oh, you could.
I've got dispel magic. I could also make you very strong, finally, if you really want to knock it down.
Why not? It seems like that's I recall many times that you've cast this enchanted strength spell upon me, and it's worked very well for us. So I accept your magical sorcery upon me form.
So I'll gently touch Scotty and say, "It's against."
Oh yes, those magical words that I myself cannot pronounce.
Yeah.
Oh crap! On a cracker.
7 bonus
Great.
strength. This door is not going to stand a chance.
Me strength currently be 23.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Take that door.
Yeah. Does it make your strength bonus? Plus
4.
5? 5 4. Okay. Pretty good.
And I start axing the door apart.
We've already made a bunch of noise anyway, I guess.
All right. It takes a little bit of time, but not much with your incredible magically enhanced strength and your, I assume, enchanted axe. Enchanted axe? Yeah. With several hefty strikes, eventually the doors start to crack and splinter and break, and soon they're completely destroyed in front of you, and you can see as little pieces of door come falling off the hinge. You can see in front of you a staircase spiraling towards the right downward.
I stick me head through the hole and I go, "It be the Scotty McTighe trio!"
Next time you give that delivery and someone asks what instrument you play, you can say the drums.
The drums, yeah.
So that I'd be seeing stairs going down. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Right, and no other exits or tunnels or passages.
Stairs going down.
Are we willing to take these stairs that go in the downward direction?
Yeah.
We go further down. So I believe that these stairs are going down to perhaps the second level.
That makes sense.
And the second level may possibly be somewhat larger than the first.
I'd call it the basement level.
Nay, there be many levels below level 2, sir.
Yeah.
That's why you call them B2, B3, and then it keeps counting up, and everyone gets confused as to what 1 is, you know? Is it B1 or is it the
You're not
ground
helping,
floor?
sir. You're nay helping the group. I need to ask, but you trust me counting.
I'm also curious as to how far into the book Dan has read. I'm beginning to feel like it might have been.
I'd be only seeing a sketch. I'd be seeing a sketch of the
okay,
side structure of the place.
I see.
I know not what the contents are, sir.
Right.
Just that it goes down several levels.
Mm-hmm.
And there'd be another way in that I might tell you about later.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that popped a little bit. That was neat.
What do you do?
We'd be going down the stairs.
Yeah.
And
Who's going first?
I'll give you the option. Whatever you think is better. I can go first. You can go first. Whatever
invisible. Yeah, I can go first.
So we'll go.
Watching for any whatever obvious traps on the floor, tripwires, loose stones.
Laser beam.
Slippery
Yeah.
spots.
Okay. You come circling down the stairs. Are you waiting at the top of the stairs?
We are following 60 feet behind.
Okay.
How do we fit? Is that, okay.
I mean, it's a spiral, so you quickly lose sight, and Fenmar's invisible. So how would you possibly judge 60 feet behind?
Also, Fenmar won't be able to see.
Oh, yeah. So I stay close enough that I can see.
Right, because nobody can see.
Right.
The dark.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
right. Nobody can see the dark. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Backtrack. I'm not thinking right.
Is that right? Nobody can see in the dark.
Correct.
For real? Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
In this game, there's no dark vision.
Do you think it's better if Venmar goes last and it just looks like there's two of us?
Oh.
Venmar can maneuver around when we
Oh.
run into something more freely.
Is there? Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I be going first now, and Venmar be following us
Okay, great.
as our ace in the hole.
Okay, you circle down the stairs slowly. Eventually, they circle around and they come, and you can see as you finally start to see the bottom, you can see a faint flickering torchlight below, or coming around the corner as you're coming around the final turn. Do you do anything as you start to see some light ahead?
I peek carefully around the corner.
Okay, as you peek around the corner, you can see the stairs land in a very rough cut tunnel, and at the foot of the landing there's an opening to the right, and then just past that it turns to the left. But right there at the base of the stairs you can see two men peering up towards you up the stairway. Roll a d6 for me, please. Okay, you can see two men in leather armor holding what appear to be the beaters for the drums.
Oh.
They look up at you, and as soon as they catch your eye, they go darting up that tunnel to the right. They go, "It's them!" And
We follow.
They go rushing up the tunnel to the right.
We follow. We follow where they went.
Yeah,
Okay, are you giving chase? Because they seem to be moving quickly. Are you running, or are you just moving in the direction that they are going?
I mean, we're not going to catch up to them, but we could still run.
I'll be running, and you follow a little bit behind.
Okay.
With the lantern, so I can see.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you run. Yeah. Okay, great. They go.
He's got
They
about
go.
10, he's got about 10 feet space behind me.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So they go to the right. The passageway to the right goes about 30 feet, and then turns to the left. And you see them dart to the left as you're racing around.
Mm-hmm.
Goes 10, 20, 30 feet that way, and then tees. And at the tee, they split and they go opposite directions.
Wow.
What you do?
Take the one that's in the direction of coming out the face.
Orient
So this way, this way.
Roll me d6. Let's see if you can orient yourself in that way.
Do I get any kind of dwarven stone cutting bonus?
Plus one in this.
7.
Okay, great. So you're pretty sure that this coming down the stairs would have been going towards the face of the skull, you think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your gut says.
So these
You
are
went
just
right,
to the left.
and then you went left, so you're pretty sure as you're facing the T that you're going towards the face of the skull, and now it's splitting left and right.
Got it. We go to the right.
Okay, you come into the T. You turn to the right. You see the man in front of you. 30 goes. It goes about 30 feet where it tees again, and you see him jump to the right as he sees you coming after him.
Man.
Okay, the jump to the right seems weird. So I'd like to go to that intersection and then stop and carefully peek around to the right.
You go to that intersection. You carefully peek around to the right, and you can see it goes about 20 feet and then turns to the left. And you can see his eyes, his head just kind of peeking around the corner at you. And as you peek around at him, he ducks back. Oh, shit!
What? There's a maze down here. How does anyone even remember?
I look to the left.
To the left, it goes about 20 feet and then turns to the right.
We go to the right, pursuing that guy.
Okay.
A little bit. Okay, now I'm not running. I'm not running full tilt. Now I'm
As
going
Okay,
As
As you step to the right, the ground falls out from under you, and you drop 20 feet into the pit. You take 10 points of damage.
Oh no!
So you drop into a 20-foot pit, and you I got one.
Oh yes.
This is what I brought the 10-foot pole
we had a
for.
10-foot pole, right?
Yes,
Was that what you were going for?
I was. Yeah, sorry.
Good call. Good instinct. I'd be quite injured. I'd be needing some sort of rope or a
Oh, you have rope.
20-foot pole.
Okay, where are Eragast and Fenmar at this point?
I mean, so
You were trying to stay roughly behind him, right? But he was
Yeah.
running, but
well, so
It's
I
right
could-
in the middle of the intersection. Is that where that was? Oh.
it was just after the intersection. So you
To the right.
so you came to a T. To the right, looks like it went 20 feet, and then to the left, you went just the very first step to the right. In fact, you were like, "Oh yeah, that's why he jumped." Son of a bitch.
Can I ask how wide it is?
How wide the hole is?
Yeah.
It completely fills the whole floor. It's
Which
full
is how
10 foot,
wide?
10-foot square. 10-foot
So,
square.
so
That's
did
a
he?
big
So
jump.
he jumped 10 feet. Is that what we're saying?
Maybe it's not 10 feet, but
Good
you know, grid-based bullshit. Yeah, he jumped
Right.
10 feet.
well, I mean, I have 50 feet of rope. So I'll stay not turning the corner.
Mhm.
I'll just toss the rope around the side and toss it down the hole.
Where are you right now? Are you standing in the hallway, kind of like looking down at the hole where?
I think I'm
Where?
right at that intersection, and so instead of walking down it and
Great.
turning it myself, I'm just going to toss the
Someone
rope.
shoots an arrow at you from behind.
From behind where?
From
I'm trying. My goal is to not move anything other than my arm
Yeah.
and the rope around the corner.
So you're here. Someone shoots an arrow at you from this direction.
Oh,
And point for Max. That was a 13. Your AC is terrible, I think.
8.
Yep, that's a hit. You can hit for 2 points of damage.
all right.
Is this the entrance?
These are the stairs,
Those
I
are the
believe,
stairs,
that came
okay.
down. I think I might possibly have missed a passage.
Oh,
You came downstairs. You turned right. You went 20 feet. You turned left. You went another 20 feet. You came to a T. You turned right. You went 20 feet. There was another T. You turned right. You fell in a pit.
Okay, so I missed
There's a
it.
lot of
There's
stuff.
one corner that I missed here. Yeah, this is the corner that I'm missing here, but the rest
Okay.
of it's okay.
got it.
Max, what'd you do?
Did I throw the rope down?
Yeah, you've gotten the rope out. You like tossed one end down, and you get hit by an arrow.
Is Scotty holding onto the rope? I want to.
As soon as I can, I will do so.
Yeah, he hasn't had it around yet. I'm just as you're fishing out the rope, you got hit by the arrows.
All right. I mean, I'm just going to wait to pull him up. I don't have
you're
anything
standing
else
there.
to do. Yeah.
Fenmar, what are you doing?
So I've been at the back. So I'm gonna say that I'd gotten to this one. Can I see who shot the arrow from this?
I mean, unless I'm assuming that you're relatively near where Aragast is. I'll draw, but I draw on the battle map just to
Oh yeah.
avoid confusion.
I really
That would
don't
be helpful.
understand how anyone's behind us.
Yeah, there's multiple
There's a
T's, so they
place we
were
didn't go.
coming at us from
Okay.
behind as we turned the T. That's within reason. I feel bad. I should have waited for your 10-foot pole, and I should have been more paid more attention to him jumping over the
That's okay.
thing there.
Uh,
I thought, yeah. Anyway, error on my part.
Okay. It is.
So I'm just gonna do here's the pit. Great. That appears to continue to go that way. This goes back. this way.
Thanks for doing this.
Great.
Okay.
Dwarf in the pit. Allegedly someone you're chasing around this corner. Aragast. I'm going to assume you're kind of here-ish.
Okay,
And the arrow came from that way.
got it.
So, indeed, if you spin around and look down that direction, you can see what happened to all my archers.
I get them over here.
You can see a guy down here that just shot an arrow.
Great.
What do you do, Fenmar?
Well, I want to backtrack then, I think, while everybody's getting out and be in this hallway. Or does it matter? I don't know. I'm invisible right now.
Good. Yeah.
I can draw a little more of that hallway if you want.
Unless we just want to get you out of the hole and then start moving forward as fast as possible.
If you give me the rope and the grappling hook, I can probably get out by myself at that point.
Maybe if it's faster this way for two of us, there's nothing really I can do in combat right now because I'm out of spells that are going to be helpful.
Actually, I guess these guys have not been very strong in general, so I'll just stop being invisible and shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, great.
All right, so that would be for 14.
That is a miss.
Oh,
It's a miss.
oh man.
Dan, what are you doing?
I grab on the rope and I climb myself out.
Okay, great. You haul yourself up. You are so strong, I'm not going to make you roll any dice.
Arr! I feel good about that.
You're climbing up kind of here next to him.
Great.
Thank you, sir. You've saved me again.
This guy disappears around that corner.
Thank the rope.
I shall.
Arias, what are you doing?
I guess I'll try to jump over the pit to be on this side here.
Okay, great.
And then I'll look down that hallway.
Roll me a d20 plus your strength.
18.
18. You jump across and you kind of you land poorly. You oh god, and you're like don't fall in the pit. Okay. But I'm gonna say that consumes up your action.
Okay.
What you do see though is
That this dead ends, and there's a guy here with a bow.
Oh,
Dead ends.
Interesting.
Guy here with a
Weird.
bow. Interesting.
Chit, he says. Fenmar.
well, I'm not going to risk trying to jump that hole, so I'm just going to kind of come over here and watch our backs.
Sure. He turns that way.
Scotty.
Do you have a thing you can do?
I mean, I can hit him with my quarterstaff, but that's.
I jump over the pit where
that's
he
what
is
I'm,
and go after
down
this guy.
to.
Roll me a d20 plus your strength.
I'm happy to do so.
I know it's gonna be crazy, but just in case this is a lovely one. No, okay.
40.
Okay. You take a hop, and you rush. You jump across.
And you, unfortunately, he's blocking the way. So, yeah, you kind of get there next to him. You can get all the way up to there if you want.
Done.
Great. He shoots Aragast. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh crap!
Huh.
They're on me.
You shouldn't have put your trap right in front of a dead end. That makes
Yeah,
it
right?
much worse. Should have put it in some place where you could run back around.
It'd be a cell phone.
Yeah,
Really. You've trapped yourself.
right? Look who's trapped now.
Two enemies. A7.
I'm giving you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've been going this way. Let me be consistent. Arias, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I guess I'll hit him with my quarterstaff. Why not?
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, hit him
We'll
with
see
that
what
staff.
happens. Plus do I get my strength modifier?
Yeah, your strength modifier and your ace attack. Yeah,
well,
you
Great.
smacked him with the corpse
Yeah,
staff.
all right. Wow. I am the wielder of the secret fire. Or 3 points of damage.
Ow, that hurt!
I'll do it again. I'll give you a real well.
I'm still just making sure nobody sneaks up on us.
Excellent. Scotty?
I be giving you the surrender or die, sir.
Oh, you're definitely gonna die.
Submit to me, high charisma. If ye be understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth. I've made better men than you submit, sir.
He has. I submitted to him.
I also like that he just thinks he's charismatic because he hangs out with us.
He's great. He's great to submit to.
This long knotted beard be the face of the party.
Give me a second.
I could just kill him if it's easier.
I bet it would be pretty easy. I bet he's dead.
I'm not opposed.
Okay. Okay. You're at the end, right? He pulls another arrow and tries to shoot you.
All right. Well, he chose poorly.
It ricochets off of your shield.
That be about what be.
Argas, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna hit him again with my staff.
I forgot that you were right there with his staff. He should not have. That should have been it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead, Argas.
Oh, okay. I told you I'd do it again. Prepare for a bruising. It's the exact same roll.
Wow.
Prepare for a bruising. 4 points of damage.
You crack him across the skull.
Wow.
I call this spell the beatdown.
What do you want to do?
Me? This be why we be a lawful party. We say what's going to happen, and then it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
People can take us on our word. I jump back across the pit.
See if he has any stuff.
Okay. Roll d20. Yeah, it's fine. You make it.
30.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
32.
You're an excellent jumper. You make it across. No problem.
Jumping across like a jumping jackrabbit. An Almirage.
Oh, it's me.
That's all I got. Yeah.
We're not in rounds. What do you-
okay.
Shit. Okay.
All right. I was gonna say we're not fighting anybody right now, are we?
Well, I'm gonna
See if he
Is
has
there a
any
safer
stuff.
way to get you across the pit in case you?
first. I'm gonna search this guy's body,
And then search for.
and then I'm gonna search for secret doors
Excellent.
along this wall. Although I don't have high hopes.
You find he has the beater for the drum.
Yep.
That'll be good for proving to everybody we destroyed the drums.
You're right. I'll take the drum beater.
Excellent.
That's
Excellent.
great. Drum beater. That's a cool name. Maybe they should call me Aragast the Drum Beater.
He has
That's a cool name.
A short bow and a short sword, and
I don't want any of that.
and a few arrows.
Disgusting weapons.
3 torches, a small sack of caltrops.
Wow, I'll definitely take that.
Nice.
Caltrops, comma, sack of.
All right, you have to do it that way.
Yeah. These will be great for getting stuff out from underneath my nails.
Now, everybody be looking for caltrops underfoot as we go forward. Just to be clear, the important thing here is we know they've got caltrops to throw on the floor in front of us.
No, I haven't thrown them yet. No worry. All right.
If you get stabbed in the foot, I have no mercy for you.
And then I'll search for the secret pass.
Yes, you find no secret passages.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna make the hop back over. Watch my incredible strength.
It's a 20-foot pit. You want a rope? Take a rope. Take a pole.
I nailed it easy.
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah. My bare, naked old man legs flapping in the breeze.
Now I see, Mr. Aragast, that you're carrying a 10-foot pole with you. Perhaps we should be tapping that in front of us as we go forward in this a labyrinth, the dome
I guess.
that we find ourselves
I feel
in.
like we probably found the one pit trap. Yeah. Do you want me to go first and tap it? I can do that.
Whatever your preference. If you
Okay.
want, I don't need you to. I'm happy to go first. Put the axe away momentarily and tap, I guess.
I don't really need to carry anything else in my hand, so I may as well have the pole and the torch.
I'm gonna put my hood back on.
Okay.
We'll go side. The two of us go side
by side.
So,
Yeah,
side
so we
by
can
side.
fit, right?
Side by side.
Nice.
Okay. And you're headed. Okay, great.
Yeah.
That direction. Cool.
Well, whichever direction. I don't care. But and I am going to tap in front of us with the 10-foot pole.
Okay. I will say that the tapping will reveal any pit traps, but it also makes a nice loud audible sound so everybody knows where you are.
Great.
Good. Let him come.
Okay, so goes 10 feet in that direction, then turns to the right. Goes another 20 feet, turns to the left. So another 20 feet, turns to the left again. Now you see a longer passage before you. It goes about 20 feet, then there's an opening to the right, another 20 feet, and there's an opening to the left. And then you have a lantern, yeah?
Yeah.
And then goes another 20 feet and then turns to the right.
Does it connect back up? Oh, no,
This is difficult for the mapping.
Yeah, right?
Seems like these might match. These might connect up here.
Yeah.
Let's go. We go for when you just look down to the first right.
You look down to the first right, you can see the passageway that goes 30 feet, and then there's an opening to the left and a door to the right, and then it continues another 30 feet at least in that direction.
Fuck! So I've made the exact. We were talking about mapping protocols.
Yeah.
At our table.
Now you got to get out another piece of paper and you line it
Or
up.
you just put it at the bottom.
edge of that one.
Put it at the bottom.
Or
Like
you
it's
write
some
A
sort of
there.
insane universe.
Yep,
of,
exactly. This is a perfectly good way to do it.
Okay, so I apologize, Paul. Can you describe that last bit again?
You look down the passageway to your right.
Mhm.
You can see it goes 30 feet,
Mhm.
at which point there is a door on the right and an opening on the left. And then it goes another 30 feet beyond that. And you don't quite see the end.
Got it. I'd like to bypass that and then look down the one to the left.
Okay. You go another 20 feet down that passageway. You look to the left. You can see the passageway goes about 20 feet, turns to the right, but also there is a door straight.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
We'd like to go down, avoiding the door, turn to the right.
Yeah.
Sorry, so wait. You're not taking that passageway I just described? Or you?
We're going towards the door and then
Okay.
turning right at the door.
As you approach, the 10-foot section just before the door gives out underfoot.
Oh.
Ah.
Both. Looks like you guys were side by side. So you both fall down.
Tapping with the 10-foot pole.
Oh, you were tapping with the 10-foot pole. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about your pole. So sorry. Yep. So the floor, as you tap with the pole, the floor in front of you gives out.
Okay. Good.
That's
Good job.
really
Good
bad.
job.
Oh no, we've been trapped.
Good job. With
We're
the-
trapped in this big hole.
We are trapped, and I've been injured again.
Yeah, right. 'Cause
Horribly.
that guy's right. Is he just hanging out in that corner?
Yeah, what's
We're
happened to
helped
that
now.
guy?
We're the
Is
two
he
of us.
still just right over here?
Yeah, he might be.
Now we're helpless in this hole. Woe betide us!
Yeah.
Anyone come to
Shoot
pick
an
us
arrow.
off
Yeah.
at the bottom of this 20-foot hole?
20-foot hole.
Oh,
That's a big hole.
What do you do?
ill tidings have fallen onto us.
Yeah.
We are the ill tidings that have fallen into
Yeah.
the pit.
That hasn't
Anybody coming?
tricked anyone into coming out.
So if this is right at the intersection, can we just step across the diagonal point, avoiding it?
So you're coming down a. There it is. I apologize if this is not going to be oriented the right way.
But if you're coming down a passageway like this, and then it opens up, and then here's the pit. And then there's a door across from it like that. Right, so and then this passageway continues this way. Right, so you came down here.
Oh, so the pit was one.
I thought it was right in front of the door.
That's actually good though, because I was wondering how we were going to open that door.
Yeah.
I was assuming that it was a false door and there was nothing behind it, which sometimes you get is just like a door frame that's hammered onto the wall. So let's avoid this. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I think we can just come around from a different side there.
So I agree with that. So we backtrack and we're going further down that long corridor.
Okay, that corridor
Seems to go another 20 feet and turning to the right. And you're headed here. Yeah, great.
Do you want to turn on the table cam? Is that of
If you want.
interest?
I'm getting a little sleepy. I don't know what time we were.
Great. As you come around that corner, tapping your staff, the staff catches something on the ground. Something grabs onto the tip of the staff. You feel this pull, and then suddenly rocks fall from the ceiling.
Got it.
Everybody sees versus stone.
How do we do that?
It is a D20 plus your highest level, plus paralysis is plus 3.
I mean, there's a stone on this sheet that I have.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a stone. Yeah, stone. Stone is the one. Plus 2. You each take 5 or 2 if you save.
Natural one for me.
Yeah, I also got it.
5 points of damage. Rocks fall from the ceiling.
How healthy are we? So I've got
Not very.
okay. I've got I'm at about half. I'm slightly over half.
Do you have any method to heal?
No, I don't think so.
Do we have healing?
You should have been given healing. Yes. You should have one on you.
Oh.
Or you left it behind. Never. You just go back right now and go get it. It is getting late, as Max pointed out. You would with everybody feeling.
I can want everybody to be well. So it seems like this is more complicated than we expected, and we don't have eyes on the pursuit right this second. It seems like we've disrupted the ceremony for the evening, so hopefully young Aiden is safe for now, and perhaps we can find more assistance and come back, because we need more help to fully scout out this area.
I'm also totally happy to pick it up exactly from this point if you want in the morning. Just pause it right here. Or you can decide that you would rather go back to town, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
So my instinct is always to pull you back. Pull us back to town and have the option to heal up, get other spells, and come back.
That seems better. I really like spells.
If the referee signals that it's important to stay here, we can do that? Okay.
Although maybe I should have just been doing fly around the around the holes because I can't jump over them.
That would be clever. And it would also avoid the traps.
Yeah.
Although then the rest of us would fall into them.
You would still need to get over it, but you can jump over them. I have been unable. I don't think I can jump over the holes.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. So we can just do we get back to town? And we would like to grab some of the beverage on the front.
Okay. As you're okay, I'll just narrate since you're getting towards the end. So you decide to retreat back out of the space, rushing backwards. You hear some jeers echoing from the hallway as you retreat. An occasional arrow as you make a turn skitters across, narrowly missing you. But it seems like the people whose base you've been invading are taking this as a great victory. As you go rushing back up the stairs, out into the cave, you grab up get a discarded cup and take a scoop of what appears to be beer, and you make your way back to town.
As we leave, we yell back, "Arr! We've been fully defeated, and we're all in disarray. We'll never be back in these horrible, accursed taverns." All right, put it on thick there.
Oh, those rocks! My destiny! Tiny rocks falling on my head.
Benmar, do you have any last words to this accursed place that's defeated us?
I assume that visibly making it seem like you've lost your.
We've only had the two.
We came with 3, now there's only 2.
It's like your other person just died somewhere.
Oh, it's fallen a bit, I assume.
Yeah.
Unseen.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave it there.
Really treat these guys tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Great.